Alright, what is up everyone? Jonathan back with the oval part of week number 5 of the BRC Racing Championship here at Nashville Fairgrounds. Not Super Speedway, but the Fairgrounds. So on the pole is Kyle Carpenter, Kyle Cleveland second, Chris Estrie third, David fourth, Robert Beard fifth, Andrew Ewing sixth, Nick Gould seventh, Jonathan Orndorff eighth, Rick Evans ninth, John 10th, and Alex Reno in 11th. That was one to go as we get ready to get the green flag. 77 laps here at the fairground. As we get ready to go. Green flag, we're racing at Nashville Fairgrounds. Side by side for the lead, coming off number 2. Side by side there as they go into turn number 3. Still side by side. Goes back. Whoa. Looks like they're cleared for third there. As Dev gets the third spot over Chris. As Kyle Carpenter looks like he'll clear Kyle Cleveland and will take the lead over on lap number 3. This is a 77 lap race, and I do know that he'll when the laps will end versus the other race. Right now, single file as we get to lap number 4. Let's go back to the rear here. A battle with John and Alex Reed. 22 and 6. Still side by side for that last position there. John almost clears. He does. He'll take that position over. Let's go back to the front here, or at least to down this pack here. Very hard track to pass at. You really had to make sure you cleared them. You may bend side by side turn, but you did not clear them. As Jonathan Orndorff trying to get past Rick Evans here. Go back into the middle part of this area here with Robert Bearder, and here comes Chris Estrie inside the 25. Side by side for third, completing lap number 7 on to lap number 8. Chris cannot get it done. He'll fall back in line as they'll come approach lap number 9 here. Now Robert Beard is on the bumper of Chris Estrie. So far, still single file. We'll go to the back here. Jonathan Orndorff, who is in 9th spot, still trying to look to get past Rick Evans here in number 70. Nick Gould pressuring Andrew here for the 6th spot. Gould trying to look inside, but can't really get there. It has good momentum off of him. As he'll try to Set him up once again, coming out turn number 4 to get that momentum down the straightaway to hopefully try to get inside. But nothing there as he almost gets into the bumper there. Good momentum again off turn number 2. He is right there. In the back here, we'll go right back to this battle through here. Jonathan versus John. John in the 86. Up to this pack here. It's still the single file. As Jonathan goes a little bit wide through 3 and 4. Jonathan in the 86 cannot do anything right now. As we have a battle between the 15 and the 14. Nick Gould inside the game here. Side by side, turn number 3, as also John in the back is trying to get side by side with Orndorff, but can't get it done there. As Nick Gould almost gets it cleared, does clear Andrew for the 6th position. But as here comes Andrew back to the outside, but Nick will clear him. Turn number 4. As also behind them, John in the 86 gets past Orndorff there. It is now side by side with Rick. Side by side for that position. Oh, contact off the turn. No harm, no foul for that. Side by side, still going into turn number 3. On lap number 18, coming to lap 20. Still side by side. Great battle here between these two guys. Again, like I said, you have to make that bottom work for you. If you can hit the guy overcharge the top, maybe you have a shot to get by. He is going to clip, barely contact, coming off turn number 4. Rick, I would say, probably let him have that position. As Orndorff looks inside, trying to get that position from Evans as well, cannot get it done. Let's head back to the front runners right now. We have still Kyle Carpenter leading, Kyle Cleveland second, David third, and Chris Esri in 4th. Robert Beer's kind of falling off this pack here. Still nothing really happening here with the top 4 right now, though. Chris Esri is pressuring the 25, as is Kyle Cleveland pressuring the 77. But still single foul on lap number 24 of 77. Let's go back to the field here as Orndorff is still trying to get past Rick Evans on the bottom here. This is probably the battle for a while, but still kind of falling apart there. Looks like he's not able to get a good run. So let's head back to the number 86 here, trying to catch up to Andrew here. Now everything's kind of single file spread out a little bit here around this track. As in the back, it looks like Orndorff really close of getting past Rick Evans here. Looking inside off turn number 2. Can't get it done. Pulls back in line. But it looks like Orndorff has the better car here. Just having a hard time getting past Rick off the corners. He'll fall back in line once again. Dives down to the bottom once again, goes inside, can't do anything there. Evans will get the run off to number 2. Dives it to the bottom again, trying to get that run, but Rick Evans has that more momentum on the top. But you can tell that Orndorff has the better car. You can see that he turns it into the corner than Rick can, but Rick has the speed in that number 70 car off the corners. It's kind of a pretty good battle we have right here, as everyone else kind of still single file for the most part. We'll quickly head back to the front runners. Everything's still the same up front for the 4 leaders right here: 77, 24, 25, and 31. Breaking away from the rest of the pack on lap 31. Let's look for this battle again. Jonathan Orndorff inside once again of Rick Evans, looking to get past him. This time he does. Can he clear him without the momentum? Rick's going to have the momentum. Orndorff's play nice, but drives in deeper, gets that position, and clears him. And he'll get 9th place from Rick Evans. Orndorff's not pulling away. The next person to catch is would be in 8th place. That is Robert Bearder. Slowly pulling away from Rick Evans into lap 33. Coming to lap 34. Orndorff a little high. Orndorff gets into the wall. He hits the wall and scraping the wall down the front straightaway. Rick Evans gets by. Wonderful. Oh, gets in the wall again. Could have damage to that car. He's in that wall again. I believe he's got damage to the front. Yes, you can see it. The right front is bent. That could have him to bring it into pit road to get that fast repair. Yeah, he can hang on. You can tell from that right front. Let me see if we can go to the right front suspension as it's going out of the turn. Can't really tell from there, but it's definitely not tracking right. Yeah, you can tell he's trying to keep it from not going into the wall. But it should be probably angled in a little bit, so definitely got some issues with that right front. All right, let's go back to the leaders once again. Still, nothing has changed of the front 4 right now, as Carpenter, Cleveland, David, and Chris Esri are your top 4. Oh! It's a little wide off too, but no harm, no foul there. Completing lap 38, coming to lap 39 of 77. Go check some batters out here. Let's see what Robert Bearder is. Kind of all by him lonesome right now in 8th. We got some good batters up here. Looks like we have John in 86 trying to get past Nick Gould, as it looks like Andrew has gone past Nick Gould again. John in 86 again trying to get past him for position number 6. Completing lap number 40, it's coming to lap 41 right here. Quickly, as they're still side by side, we'll see if this battle still stays going right here, which it will for a while. And as you can see on pit road, Jonathan Orndorff has brought in. We're going to quickly just bring in him. He's bringing in. Looks like he's going to get that fast repair to fix that tire and get back out. But he's going to go multiple laps down to get that fixed and get fresh tires. Okay, quick back to that. And that battle is actually over as John gets past Nick Wool for that position. Let's go back to the front runners once again, as those guys just cannot do anything. They're the 4 fastest out there. It looks like Chris Esri's falling off his back a little bit. But right now, it's Kyle Carpenter, Kyle Cleveland, and David, who is your top 3, and falling off that pack there a little bit is Chris Esri. Got a moment here. Let's go through the field as we can. So again, the 77 of Kyle Carpenter is your leader. Second, we have Kyle Cleveland. In third, we have David there in 25. In the 31, we have Chris Esri, who is 4th. Let's go through the field once more. I think we have, yes, Andrew Ewing in P4. And 6th, we have John in the 86. Nick Gould in the 14 is in 7th. And 8th, we have Robert Beater, who goes wide up the track. And there's a battle between those two of Rick Evans and Robert Beater. As you can tell, Jonathan Orndorff is multiple laps down now from having to come in to get those, get that fast repair, and he got those fresh tires. He's able to, with those fresh tires, feel like Superman for a while, for sure. But that actually puts Robert Beater in 9th, Rick Evans in 8th, and then you have who's still in the lead lap, and 10th is Alex Reno. All right, let's go back to the leaders once again. Nothing's changed. Lap 50 of 77. Which is the 77 is leading the 77 laps. Approaching the 22 of Alex Reno and the 4 of Robert Beater. Right now, they are not going to do anything right now to pass each other, or if they're trying, I mean, it's just, there's nothing they can do. They're just so equal right now. As it looks to want to pass, but decides not to. Going into turn number 1, going off turn number 2 here. Oh, side by side right there. This is going to be tricky for the leaders. Which way they're going to go? Beater goes high as, oh, this could be a trouble for the leaders trying to get by. This could open up. And it doesn't, as the 22 of Alex Reno goes way high. Instead of allowing the leaders to get by him. That does put the 22 a lap down. And also puts Robert Beater in the 4 a lap down as well in 10th. Jonathan Orndorff is 3 laps down in 11th. We have a 4-way battle for the lead. But right now, it's still Kyle Carpenter who is leading this race. He's been leading all the laps. from the start. Could he go green to checkered and dominate the whole race? As we are approaching 20 laps to go here. Cleveland is right on the bumper of Carpenter. Carpenter gets wide. Can Cleveland get there? Cannot. David looks to the outside, but nothing happening there. It is go time, it looks like, as the leaders are starting to really push one another. Here comes David in 25 inside of Kyle Cleveland. Still side by side for second. David gets in there really deep, hangs on to it side by side for second. Turn two, as the leaders are approaching more lap traffic. Still side by side for second. David washes up a little bit on the track, but hangs on to it. Still side by side for second. That's Kyle Carpenter still trying to hang on to that lead. But right now, they are approaching more lap traffic. It looks like they're going to lap. As there's apologies. Probably an incident somewhere in the track. But Kyle Carpenter is catching Rick Evans. Rick Evans looks like he's going to give the top or give the bottom to the leaders. As he stays top. Ooh, comes off the wall a little bit. There's the leader a little bit. But it's side by side for second. As, contact. Oh, no, trouble. No. Trouble. David in the wall, spins out. Gets hooked by Kyle Cleveland. It looks like David was trying to clear him, maybe wasn't clear 100%. Okay,
I squeezed you when we got hooked and I couldn't get off you.
It was kind of a mess there. When we get there, let's go back quickly. I want to do something a little different here. Let's go back and see what happened there. As I want to slow this down, but I don't think I can do that. Never been good about doing this. Nah, it doesn't work that way. Doesn't work what I think it does. All right, here we go. It looks like, it looks like David was trying to come up, clear Kyle Cleveland, and it was kind of a weird situation there. They're still trying to pass the lap down car of Rick Evans, and doing that, I think David thought he had enough of a run to get past Kyle there. It was just a racing deal, I believe. Really was not any intentional there at all. Even Kyle didn't want that to happen, as you can tell on the radio. But it was a racing deal. Obviously, nothing to be mad about at all. Just short track racing at its finest.
Sorry, what got squeezed there?
So let's and see if anybody's going to take tires. We should believe anybody will take tires here at this point. Let's go back to the leaders, as there is Kyle Carpenter. And here they come in. The leaders are coming in. David, even though he got in an accident, he's staying out. Even though he got wrecked, he's going to try to stay out and see if that staying out strategy works. But here comes the leaders in. I will say probably they're going to take 4 tires here, but we'll see. Here is the leader. And here they go. Bro, I think it was 2 tires for them. For some of them. I'm sorry for the... I was trying to do that. It didn't work. Apologies. Nick Gould took 4. Jonathan is still trying to go. He's going to... Or John, excuse me. In the 86. Going out there. But... there is the leader still. Oh, actually, now it's not the leader. Excuse me. The leader is David in 25. The other 2 guys there, the 20 and the 4, are laps down, or at least the 20 is laps down. Let me check on...
Is there any chance of getting the black cleared for passing on the yellow?
It's like there's a pass on yellow. We'll listen to the radio on that. Rick Evans is 1 lap down.
What was it, like one of the getting back to caution things?
Robert Beater's 2 laps down, and Jonathan Onderby
Yeah,
is 3 laps down.
I entered pits as Roberto passed around me.
We're at 10 laps to go here.
Thank you kindly.
As the 20 and the 4 have to slow up to allow the rest of the field to come through there.
Robledo, you took away my wave around. I will never forgive you.
Oh no, he's a little upset with them, looks like.
Yeah, come on, man.
A little joking humor there. Everybody has fun in this league. No harm out to anything that they do. It was his right to stay out. But as we get ready to go back to green flag racing, we will put it on the leader of the 25. He stayed out. He did not get tires. It looks like some leaders took 2, some took 4.
Computer, I might have a black flag here.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Yep, I got a black flag, so now we can clear it.
Green flag is back out. David in
Thank you.
25 is your leader. Let's see what he can do on those old tires. He probably gonna get swallowed up. Here's Chris Estrie in the inside. 3 wide coming. Oh, contact! Still contact. David sideways, hangs on to it. Oh, and there goes the leader. He was the leader at one point. Kyle Carpenter sideways, banging
Sorry,
off.
Kyle.
Holy cow. Caution is out.
Wow, that was a quick
everyone's
yellow.
saved, yeah, and that was
Nice
a quick
save, guys.
yellow. The officials were trigger happy on the caution there. But the caution back out. Basically what I'd say, due to the incident between the 25 of David and the 77 of Kyle Carpenter. Go back to Kyle Carpenter right there. He lost a lot of spots during that incident. Right there in that replay, or from that live look there, or how you want to say it, that David, who had no fresh tires on, Chris Estrie and those guys, it was a squeeze play. You could say panicked, or just, everyone was trying to get past him knowing he had lower tires. Slight contact, nothing malicious at all from any of the drivers. Just racing at the end. But does bring out the caution for the second time of this race.
'77, you're getting praise in the chat for that incredible save.
Yes. Great praise for that
Well,
save
appreciate
there.
it.
As we're getting ready to go back green.
Did you
Now
get a
the
good view of it?
leader. As the
Yeah, it was like
radio
slow
communication
motion.
here. Slow motion.
Nice.
All right, let's go back up. The leader is now Chris Esri, who was kind of sitting in that fourth position all race long. Started to lose the pack there a little bit, but now it sees himself in the lead of this race. And somehow, some way, David in 25 is still second, with Kyle Cleveland in third, Andrew in fourth, Nick Gould in fifth. That is your top five.
How about
As
that?
we should begin the one to go here. Let's see if the lights do go well on the pace car right here. And the answer is yes. This is a one to go to green. We will have an unofficial green-white checkered. Here we go for the restart. Pace car is now off. Ready to get in that zone. And green flag. We're back to green for a green checkered unofficially. Chris Esri gets a great lead. A launch for that lead. Here comes Kyle Cleveland in second. Nick Gould looking inside for that third spot as they come to the white flag. One more lap to go. Oh, contact. 24. Cleveland gets into the bumper of Esri. Beating the Megan here. You see more contact. The 3-4 has Nick Gould gets in this battle here. Off turn number 4. It's going to be Chris Esri winning at Nashville Fairgrounds. Well, I'll finish
GG, Chris.
there.
Hey, nice win, S3.
Let's go through the finishing results here.
Win, Chris.
Chris Esri wins. Kyle Cleveland second. Nick Gould third. Fourth is Andrew Ewing and finishes fourth. David finishes fifth. John finishes sixth. Kyle Carpenter, after getting that late incident there, in seventh. Alex Reno comes back to finish eighth. Rick Evans ninth. And Robert Beater in 10th, one lap down, and Jonathan Woodruff now 2 laps down in 11th. Well, that is going to do it for this one. If you did like this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you're new to this channel and you want to see more of this, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you for the next one.